Despite last-minute attempts by European leaders to save the trade deal with Ukraine, there was no signature on the dotted line. As the summit in the Lithuanian capital Vilnius came to an end, both sides stressed the door remains open to signing an agreement in the future.
We know how much Ukrainian people feels European, how much they care about Europe. We will, of course, now pursue our conversations with our Ukrainian partners, knowing well that we should always respect Ukraine's sovereign decisions. The fact that we have a strategic partnership with Russia does not mean that when we are dealing with another country, we can accept any kind of third-party involvement in a bilateral relationship. What we cannot accept is a condition on a bilateral agreement to have a kind of a possible veto of a third country.
The Lithuanian president added that pressure from Russia was not a good enough reason to not sign.
Very clear. I want to say that external pressure cannot be used as excuse for the decisions of sovereign country. And our experience of Lithuania, for example, showed that if you have political will to resist and not to give in, pressures are not working.
Russia has called on EU leaders to stop criticising Ukraine's decision, saying the deal would have been a major threat to Russia's economy, as our Euronews correspondent in Vilnius explains.
It's unlikely that all this fighting talk from EU officials will carry much weight inside the Kremlin. Remember, in 2005, Vladimir Putin was the man who described the collapse of the USSR as the greatest geopolitical catastrophe of the 20th century. He sees keeping these ex-Soviet republics within Moscow's sphere of influence as a means of restoring Russia to its former glory. James Franey, Euronews in Vilnius, Lithuania.